What would you do if you had everything, but felt nothing? This is a story about a man who had it all. The dream job, the luxury car, the mansion, the success everyone envies. But one day, all came crashing down. And what he discovered next changed not just his life, but the lives of millions. This is the story of the monk who sold his Ferrari. Julian Mantle was one of the most successful lawyers in the country. His name commanded respect. His cases made headlines. His wealth was extraordinary. He drove a red Ferrari. He lived in a mansion that overlooked the city. Every morning, he woke up to luxury most people only dream about. But behind the success, behind the smiles and the handshakes, something was wrong. Julian worked 18-hour days. He barely slept. His relationships crumbled. His health deteriorated. He was running on empty, chasing more and more, but feeling less and less. Sound familiar? Then one day, in the middle of a packed courtroom, it happened. Julian collapsed. Heart attack. His body had finally given up. When he woke up in the hospital, something shifted. Lying in that bed, surrounded by machines keeping him alive, Julian had a moment of brutal clarity. He had spent his entire life climbing a ladder, only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. The success he chased had cost him everything that truly mattered: his health, his peace, his joy, his very soul. So he made a decision that shocked everyone who knew him. He sold everything: the Ferrari, the mansion, the practice, everything, and he disappeared. Julian traveled to India, to the Himalayas. He was searching for something, though he didn't know what. There, high in the mountains, he found a group of monks, the sages of Savannah. They lived simply, no possessions, no stress, no rush. But what they had was something Julian had lost long ago: inner peace. Julian spent 3 years with them, learning, meditating, transforming. The monks taught him that true wealth isn't measured in money or status. It's measured in moments of peace, in deep relationships, in purpose, in joy. They taught him that success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. They showed him 7 timeless principles for living a life of meaning. Master your mind. Your thoughts create your reality. Follow your purpose, not what others expect, but what your soul calls for. Practice self-discipline. True freedom comes from self-control. Respect your time. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend it wisely. Serve others. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your contributions. Live in the present. The past is gone. The future is not here. This moment is all you have. And embrace continuous growth. Never stop learning. Never stop evolving. Three years later, Julian returned, but he was not the same man. Gone was the stressed, exhausted lawyer. In his place stood someone radiant, healthy, peaceful, alive. He didn't come back to reclaim his old life. He came back to share what he had learned. Here's what Julian realized. We spend our lives accumulating things we don't need, to impress people we don't like, while ignoring what actually makes us happy. We trade our health for wealth, then spend all our wealth trying to buy back our health. We're so busy making a living that we forget to make a life. But here's the beautiful truth. It's never too late to change. You don't have to sell everything and move to the Himalayas. But you do need to ask yourself one question. If you keep living the way you're living, will you end up where you want to be? The monk who sold his Ferrari teaches us that true success isn't about what you have. It's about who you become. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey and the peace you feel along the way. So I ask you, what do you need to let go of? What ladder are you climbing? And is it leaning against the right wall? The answers to these questions might just change your life. If this story resonated with you, leave a comment below. And remember, it's never too late to start living the life you were meant to live. Thank you for watching.